Welcome back here everyone of the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. This crowd is rumbling because Illinois is taking on a very solid team of a number 20th ranked Oregon Ducks. As last week Illinois went to SMU to take on the Mustangs and beat them mightily by a score of 55-17, putting them at 2-0 on the season. Oregon last week won their first game of the season against Wyoming, scoring almost 60 points. Yeah, that's a lot of points, as this is going to be a lot for Illinois' defense to handle, but Illinois allowed a total of 28 rushing yards on the season. That's less rushing yards than the amount of points they've allowed or scored in either game, as they scored 34 in week 1 and then 55 last week. This Oregon team, one of the best in the Pac-12, still without a national championship, but hoping to get one this year. They started on the right foot, and they want to resemble the success that Illinois had just 2 seasons ago. Welcome to Memorial Stadium here in Champaign, Illinois. Number 20, Oregon, and number 18, Illinois. As Oregon will get to choose the coin toss. They will choose tails, because tails never fails. And Illinois does indeed win the kick. They will send their defense out on the field first, as they usually do. This Oregon Duck offense absolutely annihilated the Wyoming Cowboys defense a week ago. Let's see if they can do it against a more talented group, as on second down. Toss for Harden. Harden gets by a defender. And that's actually a screen. I thought it was a run. But nice play from Barnes. Good start so far for the Oregon offense, as on first down. Handoff for Savoy. Barry Savoy with a nice gain of 17. Good start offensively for Oregon. 3 plays and 2 first downs, as on 1st and 10. Barnes and Savoy in the backfield. Little audible or something, as Savoy will hand it back. Savoy gets the handoff. There goes Barry Savoy down the field. Not even a minute into the game, and the Ducks will take the lead. We have a studio update here for you folks, as Louisville taking on Kentucky. Louisville has beaten Illinois both meetings in the past 2 seasons. They're currently beating number 22 Kentucky. Kentucky is certainly not the same, as they no longer have senior quarterback Ronnie Hall. And in some other news, number 7 Clemson gets upset by UMass, and UConn beats Penn State in a very high score. Here comes down Eric Fisher, the Illinois offense. Of course, Eric Fisher, one of, if not the best at his job in college football, is on first down. Fisher, he will look up the middle for Quayshawn Law. Nice play from the sophomore receiver. It is 3rd and about 2 for Illinois, maybe closer to 3rd and 3. Maybe like 3rd and 2.5 or so. As Fisher looking to pass it, he's scrambling. He finds a wide open Daniel Barnes, and he gets past before. It is 3rd and 4 for Illinois. They are 1 for 1 so far on converting 3rd downs. As Fisher, he will look for Daniel Barnes just like last time on 3rd down. And Daniel Barnes will get in the end zone. And this one is most likely going to be tied up. We have another EA Sports Studio update, as Louisville does indeed beat Kentucky 41-38. It does not look like Kentucky will be the same program that they were with last year's Heisman Trophy winner Ronnie Hall. That's a huge void to fill, and it looks like they're going to struggle filling. This Oregon team has seemed like a run-first team, as Barry Savoy has had a big game, especially against one of the best run defenses in college football. As back to Savoy, he gets by a defender. Billy Ashley misses the tackle, and he's pushed out of bounds by the freshman. All Oregon has done today is pretty much run the ball, and for good reason, as they've been running it really well. For almost at about 100 rushing yards. And Illinois this season has only averaged about 14. As back to Barry Savoy, and he trucks his way for another first down. Every time Oregon has ran the ball this drive, it has resulted in a first down. As on 2nd and 11, tight end in motion, or that might be the fullback. As Travis Barnes, he will hit it off for Savoy, and this time the cavalry is at him. It looked like it was James Landry, and it was. Now Oregon's going to finally have to pass the ball, unless they run it on 3rd and 13, which, who knows, maybe they'll get a first down. As it is a pass, Barnes up the middle over to Hobbs. Hobbs somehow gets a first down. Illinois should have got him, but they did. Oregon is in the red zone. They weren't in the red zone last drive, as they scored on like a 40-yard play. As Barnes, he's going to run it with himself again, And another rushing touchdown for Oregon, as their run offense has been phenomenal so far. Travis Barnes had a great run all the way to the 24, but it was called back on a clipping penalty by the guard, Conception. As on second down, it'll be the same play, and it will still get a first down. Oregon's run offense has been pretty much perfect so far today, on one of the best rush defenses in really college football history, to be honest. As Barnes, short pass for Thomas Harden, and he's almost in the red zone. The story of the first quarter was Oregon's run offense taking control against one of the best rush defenses in college football history, as this unit has been consistently great season in and season out at stopping the run, as Oregon will be stopped to a field goal this drive. Nice play from we have the studio update. Oregon did make the field goal, so it's now 17-7, as we have another upset. Syracuse upset number 10 TCU, as TCU starting off their season ugly, as the winner of this game will certainly move up the rankings, with Oregon at 20, Illinois at 18, especially Oregon, but both these teams are going to move up high. If Illinois does not get this first down, then they're in some early trouble, as Oregon's offense has been flawless. As Fisher looking to pass it, he's going to get sacked for a loss of 11 yards. It is Tommy Johnson. Oregon has been no huddling and running the ball with will today, as it's 3rd and 6. Let's see if Illinois can finally make a stop to this Duck offense. As Barnes looking to pass it, it's over to Savoy, who runs into his blocker, and he's stopped by Chris Wright for a loss of 3. Illinois' offense has been pretty ugly after a very good first drive, so they need to pick it up. As on first down, Fisher scrambling. He's going to look down the field for a wide open Kyle Busch, and Busch will take it to the 25 or 26. That is a huge confidence booster for this offense, as it wasn't looking good, and then Kyle Busch was able to get open. As Fisher, it'll be another pass, scrambling, looking for Law out of bounds, and he gets it. They reviewed the Quayshawn Law catch, and it really looked like he was out of bounds, but the play did stand, surprisingly. As on 3rd and 7, Fisher, he's going to look in the end zone for Davis, but it's deflected. Brent Charles made the field goal, so this game is now 17-10. As we have another studio update, number 9, Nebraska, who of course does not have Jonathan Patterson anymore, currently losing to the 0-1 Houston Cougars. If Illinois' defense can play the way they did last drive, then they can regain momentum, but this Oregon offense has been hard to stop today. About 2 minutes left in the first half. It's an option. Barnes gets by Doug White, and Barnes gets to midfield. Travis Barnes has been unstoppable in the run game today. All Oregon has really done is option plays. They haven't really handed off to Savoy a lot. As on first down, it's a pass. Barnes looking to pass it, but he's going to be sacked. It's the freshman Barrett Ball with his first career sack. The other two starting freshmen have made big impacts in Paul Tyson and Ace Gables, but Barrett Ball has been quiet until that. It is 3rd and 13 for Oregon, as they're starting to lose momentum, so a first down would be pretty key here. As Travis Barnes looking to pass it, Barnes under pressure, and it's Claude Slaughter, who's had a phenomenal season, and it's a fumble, and it's picked up by Sam Hunter. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, as Claude Slaughter has been phenomenal this season, especially last week. Huge turnover for Illinois. Just when it wasn't looking good for Illinois, they got some points, and then they forced a turnover. So let's see if they can continue this little momentum spree. As Fisher, on 3rd down, scrambling, he's going to get sacked for a loss of 5. It is Matt Smith. Illinois is going to decide to go for it. They were originally going to call a field goal, but they changed their mind. I guess they can't quite trust Brent Charles to make 50-plus yard field goals. As Fisher, he can't find anyone open. He's just going to look deep, and it's incomplete. It really looked like Illinois was going to steal Oregon's momentum, but Oregon was able to get a stop, and the score remained 17-10 as Barnes looking to pass it. Short pass for Williams. Williams breaks a tackle. There goes Williams down the field. 13 seconds left in the first half. Oregon has 1 timeout. Illinois has 2. As Travis Barnes looking to pass. Barnes has time. He will look and he will find Chance Davis. It is 1st and goal for Oregon. They have a very good opportunity to make this a 2-touchdown lead. As Barnes has time. Wide open in the end zone is Harden. Oregon dominated Illinois in the first half. Let's see if Illinois can pick it up a notch here in the second half. As on 1st down, Fisher. He will find a wide open Daniel Barnes. He's been good today. And he gains like 20-ish yards. Darius Shrub has been unable to gain any yards. And Eric Fisher has not been great. As Fisher, he finds a wide open Kyle Davis, though. Davis gets in the goal line. It is 2nd and goal at about the 2-ish yard line. Shrub and Fisher in the backfield. As fake handoff for Shrub. Fisher scrambling. Looking in the end zone, and he will find Kyle Davis. And Illinois will make it a 1-score game. Oregon's offense looks no different than they were in the first half, which I guess is a good sign for them. As Barnes and Savoy in the backfield. Savoy, I don't think he touched the ball at all in the second quarter. As you can see, all they're going with is read options as Barnes gets another first. Illinois had a very good opportunity to take away momentum at the end of the first half, but they didn't. Let's see if they can do it here. So on 3rd and 5, Kyle Davis in motion. Fisher scrambling. He sees an open Kyle Busch down the field, and it's caught by Busch. Illinois' offense is looking better as the game has gone along. Minute 41 left in the third quarter. Shrub. He fumbles it, but luckily for Illinois, the redshirt freshman Joseph Hodges pops on it. That was certainly a scare for Illinois. Fourth quarter underway, and Illinois looks much better in the third quarter. Only down by 7, and they're getting very close to the red zone. But it is 3rd down, 3rd and 2. As Fisher, he's just going to look short. But it's swatted away by Anderson. Huge play for Oregon. It is 4th down, and Illinois is going to go for it. Gutsy call to start off the 4th quarter. Handoff for Shrub, and he gets it. If I was Illinois, I would have gone with a field goal, but it looks like Lovie Smith's a better head coach than me, as Illinois has it at about the 2. 6 minutes left in the game. Fisher scrambling. He finds Kyle Busch. Touchdown, Illinois. And this game is tied up. It is 3rd and 8 for Oregon as their offense has not been as good as it was in the first half. If Illinois can get another stop, then they are certainly in control of the momentum. And that's not what they're going to get as Barry Savoy gets 10. Under 5 minutes in regulation, because this game could go into overtime. Illinois has already played in 1 overtime this season, which they won over their rival Missouri. 4:48, 4:47, 4:46, and they hike it. It's an option, and Doug White reads it like a book. After what looked like a lost cause for Illinois, both sides of the ball have been great in the second half, and Illinois is now in the driver's seat. As Fisher, he will look deep for Kyle Busch. There goes Busch to the 40. It is 3rd and 7 at the 37. Huge play for the Oregon defense and the Illinois offense. As Fisher, scrambling, under pressure, he will look, and he will find a wide open redshirt freshman, T.J. Miller. Excellent play from Fisher, and an even better play from Miller. It is 3rd and goal at the 9. Illinois is 50%, 5 for 10 on converting 3rd downs. It's Fisher. He's going to look for T.J. Miller once again. Touchdown, Illinois' T.J. Miller with 2 very good plays. Eric Fisher's 4th touchdown of the game. And Illinois comes back from 24 to 10 and takes the lead. NBA Sports Studio update here for you folks, as despite being down at one point, Nebraska does easily defeat of the Houston Cougars 42 to 20. Nebraska improves to 3-0, and Houston goes down to 0-2. Oregon was unstoppable offensively in the first half, and in the second half, Illinois' defense is adjusted, and Oregon has a total of 0 points in the half. As Barnes finds a wide open Thomas Harden up the middle, he gets to midfield. Good start to the drive for Oregon, as they're going to need to be more than one-dimensional. They're going to need to start throwing the ball. They've passed the ball well today, as it's an option. Barnes has a 1st down. There goes Travis Barnes down the field, and this game is once again tied up. Over 250 rushing yards today from Oregon's offense, and before Illinois had allowed combined of 28. Illinois is certainly in the driver's seat, as on 1st down, Fisher, under pressure, he'll find a wide open Kyle Davis, no one near him. Touchdown, Illinois, and they regain the lead. Eric Fisher has certainly looked like a veteran this second half, as he didn't panic, he just took control. 58 seconds left. This is it for Oregon. They have 2 timeouts left as they just called their first. As Barnes veering into the backfield, Travis Barnes, he finds an open Thomas Harden for 16. It is 4th and 1, 30 seconds left. This is it for Oregon as Barnes looking. He gets by multiple Illinois defenders. There goes Travis Barnes. He runs out of bounds. Could have got more. On that 4th down run, it looked like 2 players were headed towards Barnes, but the right tackle blocked both of them, keeping Oregon's chance alive as it's 3rd and 4, 8 seconds left. Oregon does have a timeout as Barnes. It'll be a screen for Irons, and Irons runs out of bounds with 3 left. 3 seconds left. This is the final play of regulation. Either Oregon gets it in, or they don't. As Travis Barnes looking to pass, he's under pressure. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. That's how this game ends, as Claude Slaughter ends it. And Illinois will walk away after being down 24-10 at halftime. Eric Fisher with a very Heisman-like performance. He didn't panic. He just was himself. And Illinois got the win.